Fatiha. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين. مدد يا رسول الله، مدد يا سادة أصحاب الرسول، مدد يا مشايخ الدستور، وما شاء الله فاز أحسن شيخ محمد علي الحفاظ. مدد طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجمعية. buyuruyor, tefaalü bil hayr teciduh. Hayrı ümid edin.
Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, always hope for goodness, always hope for blessing.
Bulursunuz diyor. Yani onun için her işte yaptığınız vakit nereye giderseniz gelirsiniz, ne iş yaparsanız hayır olacak diye ona öyle düşünün.
Whatever you plan to do or wherever you want to go, always think positive and always hope for the good and wish for the blessing and goodness.
Onu muhakkak öyle olur diyor Peygamberimiz sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem.
And our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, says that in those things you do, if you hope for goodness, if you hope for blessing, you will find that goodness and you will find that blessing in the outcome.
O hem kendiniz için daha hayır olur, hem hakikaten Allah Azze ve Celle senin ümidini boşuna çıkarmaz.
If you think positive, it will be beneficial for you, and Allah Almighty will not go your hopes empty. Allah Almighty will reward your positive thinking by fulfilling your hopes.
Hasta olan iyileşeceğim diye şey yapsın.
If you have a disease, if you are sick, then think positive and hope for a cure and healing.
İşi olmayan işimiz olacak diye düşünsün.
If you don't have a job, still think positive. Say, I will find a job and keep your hope.
Bir yere gidecekse hayır olacak. Gidip selametle geleceğiz diye. Yani bütün.
Or if you are embarking on a journey, think positive. Say you will go to that journey and you will return back safely and it will be a good and blessed journey.
İşler hayra tevil et. Benim işim olmayacak, ben olmaz diye yapar dersen zaten baştan sen kendi şeyini kırmış oluyorsun.
Always think positive and always assume the best and hope for a good outcome and a good result, a blessed result. But if you, from the very beginning, think negatively, then from the very beginning, you have destroyed yourself.
Ümidini kırmış oluyorsun. Bu da gene aynı şekilde.
If you think negatively, you will, from the very beginning, have lost your hope and you will have broken your hope.
Hasta, ben artık iyileşmem dese, o şey olarak baştan kendi yıkılmış oluyor.
If a sick person said from the very beginning, I'm sick, I'm never going to be good again, then he will have destroyed all his hope and he will have ruined himself from the very beginning.
Öteki türlü iyileşeceğim Allah'ın izniyle, Allah şifa verecek derse, o da gene aynı şekilde iyileşir Allah'ın izniyle.
But if you think positive, if you believe in Allah Almighty and say Allah Almighty will cure me and Allah Almighty will restore my health, then Allah Almighty will fulfill and reward your good hopes and positive thinking by in fact healing you and restoring your health.
İlaçtan daha kuvvetlidir o.
To think positively, to have a hope and in a good outcome and to believe in Allah Almighty is stronger than medication.
Moralini düzeltmek, inanmak o insana ilaçtan da daha kuvvetli.
To cheer oneself up, to have a positive morale and to keep thinking positively is stronger than any medication.
Her şeyden daha kuvvetlidir. Onun için Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem'in bütün sözleri insanlara yol gösteren,
To think positively, to have the hope and believe in Allah Almighty is stronger than anything, and thus the words of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, are to our benefit.
her iyiliği gösteren, her iyiliği veren şeydir.
Our beloved Prophet, through his words and guidance, showed us all ways of goodness and beauty.
Onun için devamlı hayrı düşünün.
Therefore, always think positively.
İşimiz iyi gelecek, bundan daha kötü olmaz.
Always keep your faith, always keep your hope, and always assume the best, that things will reach a good and blessed outcome.
Daha Allah'ın izniyle Allah'a tevekkül ettik. İşimiz iyi olur, daha güzel olur diye.
Believe in Allah Almighty, trust in Allah Almighty in what you do, and believe that things will always get better and better, and have hope that Allah Almighty will make things for you better.
Daima düşünün. Bazı insanlar var, şom ağzı derler. Her işi şom dedi, yani kötü düşünen.
Always think positively. However, there are people who are bad-mouthed. They have a bad mouth and always think negatively and always speak about a bad outcome.
Kötülüğü isteyen, öyle o güzel bir şey değil.
And it is not a good characteristic to be bad-mouthed in the sense that one always speaks negatively and one always assumes the worst.
Fayda vermez, zarar verir ona. Allah muhafaza etsin.
To think negatively, to speak negatively, and to only assume the worst is not of benefit. It is to your detriment.
Devamlı iyilik düşünmek lazım. Allah
Therefore, one must always think positively.
iyilik versin.
Then Allah Almighty will reward you with a good and positive and blessed outcome.
İşlerimiz güzel olsun inşallah.
May Allah Almighty give us a good outcome, and may Allah Almighty make things for us more and more blessed.
Allah'ın izniyle daima daha iyi, daha güzel olsun inşallah.
With the permission of Allah Almighty, may things for us always become more and more beautiful, constantly and always.
Ve minallah tevfik. El Fatiha.